if I'm with my glasses,
Yeah,
my
perfect.
soda glasses.
No more soda now. I think you're wearing a slimmer version. Soda. Typically, we used to see people wearing those thick glasses. Soda bottle bottom mein, thick bottle. Those kind of glasses. I don't think any more people wear those kind of glasses now.
No. I don't think they are even manufactured.
Yeah. So slim and trim mana. So shall we get started?
Yeah, you had your tea?
Yeah, done having.
Still having? Okay, great. Nice.
So, hi Sandhya, welcome to the show. Dil Se at 77.
Hi. Hi, Venki, and and a great hi to all my 77 batch buddies.
Good. So, how do you think it has been going? The show has been going so far. Any thoughts?
What exactly?
How do you think the show was going so far? I mean,
the show was yes. The show was awesome. I mean, all the shows.
Yeah.
Dil Se. It was absolutely from your Dil Se.
What matters more is, I mean, how it comes from the guests. So, because that is what
from
people
their
want to
Dil
hear.
also. Yeah, from each and everyone's Dil.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with few questions. So first thing is, I'm always curious to know one thing. I thought I'll take this opportunity and ask you. During the school days, I've seen the girls would typically occupy the front row, the classrooms.
Yeah.
So we're also one of them. So was there a specific reason, or was there an advantage sitting on the front row?
Well, actually, the boys those days, they used to outnumber the girls. The strength of the boys students were more, and then we were just a few bunch of girls. So we would we took the advantage. So because I think the teachers also used to have a soft corner for us.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe that is the reason.
Well, yeah. So now tell me one thing. See, I know you were the favorite of many teachers. Did you have any choice? Who are your favorite teachers in the school?
Well, I would say biology sir, Mr. Mukherjee.
Yes.
And yeah, he was one of my favorites. The other guy was, of course, Mr. Samuel.
Okay.
As Mitzi, even Mitzi the other day she was talking about it. So yeah, but then Mr. Mukherjee always fascinated in the sense that he had a different style, of teaching biology. Yeah, the way he made the subject very interesting. So that was really used to keep us rooted in the subject, And I used to always try to impress him every day. Every time his class comes, I would take the opportunity to deliberately, even I know that something about what he's about to teach, but still I would ask him question. But I'm sure he used to get a bit irritated.
Oh.
And then he had this. He introduced one new kind of a, kind of a journalistic activity. You can say, like we had to collect material from different science magazines, and then like a Reporter. There was that magazine those days called Reporter, which was very famous. And then we used to collect all the stuff from there, and then put it together in a very interesting format. And then he would ask us to present each one of us, in the class. So I think from here I got some of the journalistic skills, you could say.
Okay. Oh.
They were there.
Oh.
Yeah. Latent those days.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and I also remember that I presented him with a stick insect when I went to Darjeeling. I put it in a matchbox. Yeah. And then when he took the practicals class, I went and presented. He was amazed.
Oh.
I don't know what he did with that later. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that there are going to be many memorable days that you might like to recall. But I would ask you a different question.
Yes.
Is there a day in school you would like to forget? As in maybe the day you got your mark sheet or something and got less than expected marks, or anything of that sort? Or a school day?
Anything that I would like to
forget?
Well, I would say that when I didn't get the first rank, sometimes Prabir invariably used to come first in class. So I could never make it to the first rank. Invariably, I was in the second or sometimes third rank. So I think that was a little bit disappointing sometimes. Apart from that, there was nothing like the teachers scolding me, anything like that. I don't think so. It went off quite peacefully. The entire school thing was a very good, jolly good experience because of jolly good people like you guys. Yeah.
So, any other memory of Bilaspur as a city?
Yeah. Well, Bilaspur, of course, it has very nice avenues, the roads and all that those days. And I would like to remember the railway station was awesome in the sense because we always used to go off with Dad and used to look forward to go to the railway station, get into the train, the saloons which Dad used to get. Yeah. And then, it was very, very, very fascinating those days. With my brother and my sisters, And then the railway club also was something where we used to chill out weekends. So we used to chill out, and that's where I got into doing a lot of skits, dramas, plays, and get-togethers, and apart from all the parties and all that. So that's where I learned all my acting skills, you can say.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So, foundation for most of the things that were to come in the future was laid actually in Bilaspur.
The foundation was Bilaspur. Yes.
Good. So, do you remember any movie that you would have watched together as a family? You would have gone and watched a movie? Some of the names?
Well, I think we plan to go to this guy's Hrithik Roshan's father's film. No, what is it? I forget the film's name. Hrithik Roshan's what's his name? Rakesh Roshan. Yeah. I used to be a huge fan of him. So I think we had planned. All of us had planned to go, and we did go. That I don't remember the name of the movie, but we did go there. Yeah, in that bazaar, no?
Gol Bazaar.
Bilaspur Gol Bazaar. Yes.
Gol Bazaar. Okay. So you don't remember the name of movie?
Pardon?
Don't remember the name of the movie?
I don't remember the name. I think it was also, I don't know whether, did we see Bobby? Bobby also around that time, high school only came, right? I remember.
Yes,
I think so. There's one of those two movies, of course. In that, of course, it was Rishi Kapoor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what books you used to read? I'm talking about fiction, etc. Storybooks.
Oh, well, yes. I had, yes. By the time I joined Bilaspur, I almost completed my sentence, and then I was on to a little more serious reading, like Charles Dickens, and even I started off with the Chase, James Hadley Chase, Arthur Haley, and all these novels. And very interesting stuff I used to read. And apart from the literary stuff, like my father, he presented a book called Freedom at Midnight by Dominic Laperick, the French author.
Oh.
So that was a very interesting. He's presented for my birthday. So I read that book, and
wonderful.
Yeah, and even Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace. Such a fat book it was. Yeah, and that also I could manage to read, because it was those days. We never used to have all these other movies and all. Not much of a movie goer, I was. Yeah. So I used to be more of a bookworm. I was a thorough bookworm.
Okay. Well, Sandhya, I'm going to ask you the next question in Hindi.
In Hindi?
And I want you to answer that question in Hindi as well. So here it goes. Because we've never heard you speak Hindi. So
I'm getting the... You're giving me the heebie-jeebies. Hindi scares me a lot. Yeah, okay, tell me.
Well, you can try, I think. Sandhya, आप तो multi-talented हैं. आप जर्नलिस्ट थी, एक्टिंग करती हैं, और आपको खाना बनाने का शौक है, पेंटिंग करती हैं. Yes, of course, yeah. गार्डनिंग का भी शौक है. So how do you find to do all this? और आपको मोटिवेशन कहाँ से मिलता है ये सब करने के लिए?
हिंदी में बोलना है सब. हिंदी में
हाँ जी,
जवाब देना है. ठीक है. ये सब हमको बचपन से बहुत ही पसंद है वैसे. और क्योंकि हाँ, जब हम छोटे थे ना, तो डैडी को तो बहुत बड़े बड़े गार्डन्स हुए करते थे, तो वहां से शायद हमने सीखा है गार्डनिंग. और जहां भी मैं जाती थी तो वहां पे कुछ ना कुछ पॉट्स, प्लांट्स, पौधे तो होते थे. और अभी भी हमारे बालकनी में तो बहुत सारे हैं, और मैं तो बहुत सारी शो ऑफ करती हूँ ऐसे फेसबुक पे, इसमें डाल देती हूँ. और पेंटिंग का तो भी बचपन से मैंने कभी सीखा नहीं पेंटिंग, तो वो सब अपने आप से, वो जो पता नहीं अंदर का कुछ टैलेंट. पिताजी तो बहुत अच्छे स्केचिंग बहुत अच्छे करते. सो तो शायद वहां से कुछ आया होगा, डैडी के जीन्स. और मम्मी की जीन्स सब कुकिंग and even stitching. Yeah, even I stitch my sari blouses and my tops sometimes. Yeah, वो सब भी मैं करती हूँ कभी कभी, जब भी फुर्सत हो तो, और मूड भी हो तो ये सब.
बहुत अच्छी.
और हमको थोड़ा आप लोग सब क्या बोलना है, माफी करना है, मेरा हिंदी बहुत ही बिगड़ गई है तब से.
ठीक है, बहुत अच्छा है वैसे. So, it's good. Hindi is still very good.
ठीक है ना, चलेगा, दौड़ेगा.
Yeah, दौड़ेगा. One question that comes to mind, which many others would also like to know from you, is from kind of journalism to acting. So how did that happen actually?
Well, yeah, I never planned, I never planned, nor even did I ever imagine that I'll be in movies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I hardly used to watch movies those days.
Yeah.
Except for a few in the club days and all, which they used to show, and that were all English movies. Mm-hmm. And now and then I used to watch a Hindi movie, Telugu, very, very rare. Okay. I never even used to know the Telugu film stars also, except for Chiranjeevi, Nagarjun, and Venki, like your name, same. So these are the guys I used to be familiar with. And then when this happened, all of a sudden, like when I was into my journalism, I got into making films, documentary films with EMRC. And then I had a script ready for a documentary film for a girl child, which was very interesting, and it had some prize money on it from the government and UNICEF combined.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that attracted me, and then people told me, why don't you go and meet this guy, the Shekhar Kamula, who is the most popular director by virtue of the kind of films he was coming out with. They were very they had a very fresh perspective, the way he presented, and they were all super duper hits, whatever film. And he's also a national award director for the very first films, Dollar Dreams, which he got. So and then I just casually went and met him because he stays in our colony, happens to stay. But I don't know his house. I never knew where exactly he stays. So I found out and went and met him. And then he liked my script, and but of course I did that later myself. I didn't want to disturb. Then after 6 months, all of a sudden, I get a knock on my door, and two gentlemen, two ADs, that is assistant directors, they walk in, and they say that, "Ma'am, Shekhar Kamla has selected you to act as Tamanna's mom in Happy Days."
Okay.
So I was totally zapped. I said, "What is this? Me acting and all that?" I was not, I said, "Okay, fine. Let me see." Then my sons and my husband, they pushed me. They said, "Mom, do it. Come on. We would like to see you on the screen. Do it." Then I said, "Okay, theek hai." And then the next day, they brought the camera itself to our house.
Okay.
And then the very next day, they auditioned me. And then after a week or so, they said that I passed the test.
Okay.
So that's how I landed in Happy Days, which was a huge blockbuster.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's just for fun. I did that for fun.
Yes.
And I would say Tollywood has made me a full-fledged character artist.
Yeah. So, first time, when you met an actor or an actress, whom you had admired, before joining the industry, first time when you met one such person, how was your reaction, and who was that actor?
The first person, of course, the very first person was Tamanna herself.
Okay.
Of course, she already had done 1 or 2 films, less known, of course, but because she was a heroine and so pretty, and I told her that I'm so glad I don't have daughters, so you're my daughter. So, and then afterwards it was Nagarjuna, the great, the superstar Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna, because I was a huge fan of this, and I went and told him. And when I was offered one small role to act in Dawn, which comes as Dawn #1 in Sony and all that.
Right.
It's dubbed and comes in Hindi channels also.
Yeah.
So I said, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it if I'm there in the same frame as him.
Okay.
Yes, you're there, ma'am. I said, fine, theek hai, chalo.
Okay.
So that's how I, more than acting that particular part, sitting next to him and taking pics with him, that gave me a high, a huge high, like I can never tell you what. Yeah. So maybe such things, motivated me to accept further offers, and I went on. Whatever was coming up was.
Okay. Good. You woke up as Madhuri Dixit one fine morning.
Yeah.
You just woken up as Madhuri Dixit. How are you going to spend next 24 hours available to you? I think you missed the question. Yeah.
Yes, there's a little disturbance. Yeah. Can you repeat it?
So you wake up as Madhuri Dixit one fine morning.
Yes.
Got it? You're waking up as Madhuri Dixit. So how would you spend the next 24 hours as her?
As what?
Madhuri Dixit. I think we're losing the connection.
The connection is going and coming. Yeah. Okay, as Madhuri Dixit.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, well, that'll be my dream come true.
So how will you spend the 24 next 24 hours?
Oh, okay, the 24 hours with Madhuri Dixit.
Not with, as. You're waking up as. Yes.
Okay, yeah. I got it. Oh, well. Most probably I would be in a movie, shooting, with Shah Rukh Khan, or it could be anyone, or with Salman Khan, having a romantic scene. Okay, something like that, which I shall never forget in my life, or even a song sequence, and then going with Salman Khan for a dinner.
Okay.
The day ends with that. Okay, with dinner, and then he says, "Madhuri Dixit ji, आप इतने बहुत ही प्यारे हैं, इतने सुंदर हैं, मैं आपको शादी करूँगा." He proposes. Then I'm in a real dilemma. How to say no? And then I'll be, trying to scratch my head or whatever. And then it's dawn and I wake up. It's dawn and I wake up.
Good. Questions
like that.
Some quick questions. So there'll be two choices. You have to pick one. Yoga.
Yoga.
Goa or Hyderabad?
Goa, of course.
Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Okay. Salman or Mahesh Babu?
Salman.
Okay. Great. So, Sandhya, I think it was a good interaction with you. I'm sure heard a lot of interesting things from you. Many things which we were not aware of. And I'm sure all our friends are also going to enjoy this. And finally, finally, any message you want to share with our friends? This day, you can open up and say.
Yeah, nothing much of a message, but then well, there is a small message in the form of a song, a small bit. Okay. चलते चलते मेरे ये गीत याद रखना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना. चलते चलते मेरे ये गीत याद रखना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना. रोते हंसते बस यूं ही तुम गुनगुनाते रहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना, कभी अलविदा ना कहना. चलते चलते. That's it.
Very nice. Very nice. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya, for being the. And it was a pleasure to host you. So,
And thank you. It was great interacting with you in this particular Instagram. Thank you. Fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye-bye.